welcome to Gymnastics with Joy, the podcast that flips your perspective on gymnastics, where every athlete has a story and we're here to tell it. I'm Joy, and today I am joined by a powerhouse performer, a Baton Rouge boss, a fearless floor queen, and a vaulting virtuoso. She's electric, she's elegant, she's elite meets NCAA excellence. I can't believe she's here, but she is. Please welcome the one and only Amari Drayton.
Hi.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, how you doing today?
I'm good, typical off day
Okay, I
without
was
but
gonna ask you if you had practice today.
no practice today, but just a couple appointments, things I needed to catch up on.
Yeah.
No class today, thankfully. So
Ooh, no practice or class.
yes.
Love that. Okay. Well, let's just jump right in because I am so curious about so many things. You're one of my favorite athletes. I'm an
Um,
LSU fan. I really am. And you are absolutely one of my favorite athletes to watch. So I have a lot of questions. Okay, let's start at the beginning. How did gymnastics first enter your life, and how old were you? What's your story there? What made you fall in love with the sport?
so I actually started gymnastics when I was 7 years old. So pretty late start for
Mhm.
the typical gymnastics starting age. I did track, soccer, tennis, karate, all before I got into gymnastics.
Fun.
And I'm also a coach's kid. My dad's a football coach.
Oh,
So moving around a lot. And one day, just before I even started homeschooling, like maybe what's the age around seven, like third grade, maybe?
yes, yes, yes.
Something like that.
Or
Third grade,
second or third, something like that.
second or third grade, we were on the bus and I was with my friend and she was just like talking about how she did gymnastics and all that stuff. And I was like, well, that sounds fun. Like you get to flip. I'm like, I want to do that. So then
Yeah.
I just went home and I was like, Mom and Dad, like, I want to do gymnastics. Like, I've done everything else. Like, I just want to do gymnastics. I want to try it. And
Mhm.
then like I started gym, things started clicking, and I was like at such a young age, you're just like, wait, like this might be the sport for me. Like, I think I want to do this for the rest of my time. So
Yeah.
then that's kind of how I just started to get into it. And then I moved up pretty quickly, like progressing like real fast. So just led me to where I am today.
That's amazing. And I know you trained with Simone at WCC, which is, I mean, your tumbling is amazing, and I'm sure it just got better being around like those amazing
Yes.
athletes and having those amazing coaches. So talk about your time at WCC, what led you there, and what you learned while you were there.
So I my dad coached at UT at the time. So before WCC, I was in Austin
Mhm.
training at Olympia Hills. And I was like, that was like my fun gym. Like
Yeah.
people have all these stories from their past gyms. Like that was like the gym that I was at. That was just like, let's just have fun. Let's just chill out, like
Mhm.
whatever, whatever. And then I was like, not doing the best I could to be doing. So then my parents like looked into like moving to Houston while my dad stayed in Austin so I could just like start progressing even faster. So then my mom and me and my sister moved to Houston and got to WCC, and they just saw like a drastic change in my gymnastics, like started getting better, like looking towards college goals, like maybe possibly Olympic goals, all that type of stuff. So at WCC, I just learned like a lot of discipline, and also like being around a whole bunch of other elite athletes like really just motivates you and gets you into that mindset of let me keep pushing because I want to be like her one day, or she's
Yeah.
pushing me to get better, this, that, and the third. So WCC, like it was like a big group. So I had other people to relate to, while as some other gyms don't have other people that you
Right.
can always go to relate to. So they helped me a lot.
Yeah, that's amazing. I remember, watching you and your elite journey, and it was so exciting. You've always been such an electric gymnast, but one thing that I love about you is you're very, very powerful, but you're also very elegant and flexible.
Yeah.
You're a really rare, beautiful combination of the two. And I'm just wondering, has that always been there for you? Was it something that you had to work on over time?
I would say I didn't really have to work on it. I've always
Yeah,
been pretty flexible. So
yeah.
like the elegant part was already kind of there. And
Hmm.
then like powerhouse part was also kind of there. So then it just like found its own way to mix together.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think that's one reason why you're one of my favorites is because you are that rare combination and you are so flexible. Like your leaps and your jumps and like I mean just gorgeous, so
Thank
stunning.
you.
And but on top of your amazing, double layout, double back, all of those beautiful skills that you compete. But I'm just curious, when did you realize that gymnastics wasn't just a hobby for you, but something you wanted to pursue seriously? Was it when you went to WCC or was it before that?
So every I would say like every sport that I've done, I've always had like a big goal.
Hmm.
But when I started gymnastics, I kind of jumped into it in the aspect of I want to have fun,
Hmm.
but I also like I every kid has a goal like I want to go to the Olympics. I want to go to the Olympics.
Yeah.
But it got to the point for me where I was like, I really just want to have the goal of just having fun. And I still have that goal to this day. But when I got to WCC, I really like toned in on the goal of either going to the Olympics or like getting a scholarship to go to the school of my dreams or whichever it was. But I would say it really was more so when I went to WCC.
Yeah.
But the main goal for me, like that will always be a part of it, was always to have fun.
Yeah, I love that. And that's so important because it's gymnastics. Like you're
Yes,
supposed to have fun. If you're not having fun, then I mean,
it's
it's a
not.
hard sport in general. I think it's the hardest sport there is. And so I think that if you're not having fun, that just makes it even harder, you know?
Yes, it makes you put so much pressure on yourself, in which everyone has all these things that they want to think about and all these goals and aspirations. But it's so important to remember that your sport doesn't define you. Like, this
Mm-hmm.
isn't going to be your afterlife, like, personality. So, like, for me, it's just like really like you have to have fun because if you're not having fun, then why did you do this in the first place?
Right, exactly. And I feel like that's one thing I love about LSU is like you guys just have seem to have so much fun. And you really just seem to be a family and really be there for each other. And like if someone has a struggle on one routine, it's like I got your back. Let me go up there. You know what I mean? Like it really seems like a great team camaraderie. And so I'm curious, looking back, what did elite gymnastics teach you? Moving into NCAA that has helped you within being in the collegiate gymnastics sport?
So the elite mindset,
I
let
know
me
it's
think.
different and you kind of have to flip a switch.
It's very different. Like when
Yeah.
I got to college, I was like, whoa, like what's going on? Like I literally had no idea. In elite, you could just jump around and do whatever and land however you wanted. As
Mhm.
long as you landed, you were straight.
Yeah.
But when I got to college, I was like, I really have to work on landing. And as a powerhouse gymnast,
Mhm.
it's hard to figure out how to combine that.
Yeah.
And then when I get to college, I'm just like, okay, let me just start working a little bit harder at this because I need that in order to succeed in this
Yeah.
level. So, elite, I would say, taught me like the skills and the cleanliness and all that stuff, but college taught me how to complete the execution, if
Yeah.
that makes
Yeah, no, it does. And I know that your 1.5 is just like, it's so beautiful and it's
sense.
huge. And I know for you, like sometimes it can be a challenge to like harness that power, but like, man, lately you've just been doing such a great job and it
Thank
looks
you.
beautiful. And I know like you and Kalia have such beautiful double layouts. I mean, it's just like, and then it's just like when you see your double layout and you see her double layout, it's just like, wow, just gorgeous. And so I think I'm so impressed at how you have been able to harness that power and really land well. And because it is definitely a switch that you have to flip in your brain. Like in Elite, sometimes I was talking to someone else about this, sometimes it's pull and pray, you know?
Totally.
Yeah, and so now in the NCAA, you have to think about everything. You have to think about form, execution, everything. So it's very impressive to me that you have been able to balance the two, being such a powerhouse gymnast, and as well as you started beam this season.
Um,
And so, and you're crushing it. You're getting these huge scores. What has that meant to you just starting on a new event? I mean, it's not new for you, but at LSU, and then getting such amazing feedback with that.
It's so crazy to me because I keep telling people, like, if you were to have asked me my freshman year if I would ever do beam, I would have looked at you like you were crazy. There was no way. And then I just like the hard work had to come in. I had to lock in on it more. Like I said, elite and collegiate level are way different. And freshman year, I kind of struggled with beam. So then going into sophomore year, I worked a little bit harder towards it. And I was like, I want to do beam. Like, I want to do beam. Like, beam just
Yeah.
seems so fun to do and whatever, whatever. And beam used to not be like my favorite event, but
Mhm.
not my least favorite event.
Yeah.
So, like, I was content with it my freshman year, but then sophomore year, I was like, I really like that's my goal for the
Yeah.
next year. And then going into sophomore year, it was like I started exhibitioning and like I was alternate and all that stuff. So I saw that the hard work was progressively going in the right direction. So
Yeah.
then it got to like junior year summer, and I was just in the gym so much. Beam was one of my priorities along with the other events. And then going into this year when I actually like made it, I was like this is crazy. Like that was one of my biggest goals from freshman year, and now we made it to this point. So I'm extremely grateful.
Yeah. And if I remember correctly, your first beam routine, you got a 9925.
Yes.
That is bonkers, Amari.
I was looking at everyone too, like, whoa, like what's going on? Like, this is crazy. Like, it was just insane to me.
Incredible. And is it challenging as a powerhouse? Because obviously you got the execution and the form down pat. But is it hard being a powerhouse gymnast and having to control that on beam? And how do you do that?
So, beam to me is a little bit different. Like, my mindset kind of don't want to say it drains a little bit, but it like calms down
Yeah.
for beam. So
Yeah.
like once I get ready to get on the beam, like I have the anxiety and all that stuff, and that can lead up to me going a little bit harder. But
Mhm.
as soon as I mount the beam, I'm just like calm, cool, and collected. And before I get on the beam too, like Court talks to me and I tell her exactly what I'm gonna do on the beam. Like I just say like I'm going to be calm, confident, slow, and I'm going to do my skills really long because I also have the tendency to go like cut it short a little bit and make it extra big, which
Mhm.
could cause problems. But like saying those things like calms me down, and then it leads to just me being the slow girl that I am on beam.
Yeah. I mean, and your flexibility is also very evident on Beam. It's very beautiful. I love that you've added in Beam this season because we get to see like another side of you, really. Because
Yeah,
we see you on the leg events, and you've always been great on those. But then seeing you on Beam and seeing you be so successful this season has just been really exciting as a fan.
thank you.
Yes. Okay. I want to talk about what your recruitment process was like through LSU and why did you ultimately choose to go there? Because I think it's just the perfect fit for you, and I don't even know you personally.
So leading up, there was that rule change that happened. So people
Right.
used to be able to commit like in eighth grade or like maybe even a little bit younger. I wasn't really like completely looking at colleges like in eighth grade.
Hmm.
So I wouldn't say like at that age I had a dream school, but as soon as the rule changed, like I got into watching more college gymnastics. So
Hmm.
then I would always see LSU on the TV. Like, I don't know why. I would just always see LSU.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I want to go there. Like, they look like they have so much fun. They look so close together, tight knit, family environment. That's exactly what I wanted in a school. And once I started like thinking like this is my dream school, like that also motivated me to work harder because as it can be different for each people leading up to like scholarships.
Hmm.
So, and it's also hard to get a scholarship as well as keep a scholarship.
Yeah.
So, looking for that was my main goal. And then, like, Garrett and Jay started coming into the gym for WCC, and me and Zoe were there at the same time. So, we both knew we wanted to go to LSU together. So, we kind of just like pushed each other because we ended up wanting to be there together, which we are now, which is like a
Yeah.
big blessing. But Garrett and then would come to the gym and like we weren't able to talk, but like we could text as soon as that time of month came about.
Yeah.
So I was talking to them and I talked to a couple other schools
Hmm.
and I had interest in those schools as well, but ultimately I knew which school I wanted to go to. So I was going to go on originally 4 visits, and then I cut it down to 2
Hmm.
because I came to LSU first.
Hmm.
And my dad was like, being the college coach he is, he's like, you have to make sure that's exactly where you want to go. And he wasn't able to make the visit. So
Mm.
I was just doing all the things that he was telling me to do, like where to look in a college, all this stuff. And then I went on my second visit and I was just like, this is not the place for me. Like, I don't want to go here. I don't like how it feels. Like, I just didn't have that feeling.
Yeah.
And at you, like, I had that feeling. Like, the coaches were so nice. Like, you could just tell it was a family here
Mm.
and so tight knit. And even on campus, like, you could just tell, like, the culture was such a big thing for me.
Yeah.
So I came back and I was like, Dad, like, I know where I want to go. Like, I've been telling you this. I know where I want to go.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay, well, I'm off this next weekend, so I'm gonna go myself and just see how it is. Because my
Mhm.
dad wanted to talk to the coaches, make sure it was safe, like all of that stuff. So him and my mom came up here and watched the practice, and he was like, okay, that's where you want to go. I like it too. So
Mhm.
do what you have to do. And I made the call. And I actually called on Jay's birthday,
Oh.
not knowing. And he was like, if this is a bad call, please call me tomorrow because I it's my birthday. And I was like, no, 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 like it's a good call. Like I want to commit.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
it just felt like everything was right.
That's amazing. And you mentioned LSU's culture, and it really is like there's a legacy at LSU. There is such a culture there. So I'm curious about what stood out about LSU's culture when you first arrived.
This that southern environment, like, I've lived in a lot of places,
Hmm.
and Texas, what I would say was my favorite place just because it was, like, that southern environment,
I'm
and I
from
came to
Texas.
LSU. Yes, I love Texas.
Hmm.
So then I came to LSU, and it was pretty similar to that and like all the people it's just that like southern feel like all the people are nice just all of that and I just love the cold like the food's good everything all of
Yeah.
that went into it.
Yeah, absolutely. And I feel like growing up in Texas, I actually went to Louisiana a lot. More so like Shreveport area. I wasn't like too down into Louisiana, but like I feel like they're kind of like because they're so close, they're kind of like
Yeah,
sister states,
yes.
you know? But yeah, I mean, I think that's something that is so evident about LSU is its culture and like just the environment in
Yes.
that amazing in the PMAC, like it's just like
Mhm.
it's unreal, and y'all are selling out like all the time. I mean, it's just packed, and I'm just like that. It's so special to see that because gymnastics has grown so much, and
So
LSU being so supportive of their gymnastics team is really cool to see as a fan.
yes. It's the fans are amazing. Like every sporting event that I've been to, it's almost been the same. So I love the fact that all the fans are so loyal, like they're so nice. No matter how good you do, they will always die hard for you. Like I just love the fact that the environment is how it is.
Yeah, absolutely. And take me back to your freshman year. What did that season feel like to you, emotionally, mentally, physically? And has there been a big change for you?
So I always, even talking to my freshmen, I'm like, freshman year is hard. Like I had a hard time freshman year, not necessarily like homesick wise, because I don't really get homesick, but just like the new environment that you're in and like you're not with your family, you can't just go home, you have to go to school, like all that stuff. It was pretty hard for me. And then also like the gymnastics aspect, it was like so different and like such a big change. It's like you're flipping everything at once. So I'm like 9 times out of 10, your freshman year is not going to go how you expect it to go.
Yeah.
So just like towards the season part, I was more content with that and like more acceptable of the fact that I'm not going to be in everything that I want to be at once. Like it
Yeah.
has to be something that you work towards.
Yeah.
And like in season, like all your teammates, like everybody, like they care so much and they're just so like with you or got your back for everything. So like that was a big help for me because they were like my sisters that or my older sisters or younger sisters that I never had. I do have a younger sister, but like different, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
And
absolutely.
I knew that LSU had never won a national championship.
Hmm.
So like that it's everybody's goal. Everybody wants to go to the national championship and
Yeah.
win.
Yeah.
We've never done it before that before that time.
Mhm.
So in that freshman year, like we had the get there slogan and all of that stuff. And I like had a feeling
Yeah.
that we were gonna get it that year. I don't know why. Like I would talk with my roommates all the time and I was like, I just have like a feeling like we're just gonna pop out this year. Like it's never happened. It's freshman year. It's also the seniors last year. Like I could just tell. And
Mhm.
we got to day one nationals and we like ate it down. And
Mhm.
I'm like I never knew what that felt like. And I was like, I've never had a feeling like this. Like
Mhm.
it just felt so good to be competing with the right people and like everything that went into it. It just felt good. So then we went into day two, and I think not like new, I think everyone had a feeling that we were going to do good to the point where we worked for this and we got it.
Yeah.
Like we didn't know for a fact, but like we worked so hard for this. And like even the generations leading before this, like it led up to that moment.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
then after we finished competing, me and Connor were looking up at the screen and like coming from like elite girlies, like we don't know the math. Like
Yeah.
we're like,
Yeah.
we have to get to like for us to secure this, like what needs to be done. But as soon as Aaliyah like finished or landed her dismount,
Hmm.
bawling, everyone tears. I've never cried for a gymnastics meet like that ever in my life. And it was just such a surreal feeling that I don't know, like I can't even explain it. It was
Yeah.
so crazy.
Yeah, I mean, you answered my next question because that was my next question was what was it like winning a national championship as a
Yes,
freshman? Because
yes,
that has to be so surreal to be a freshman, still trying to find your footing, and then win a national title. Like
yes.
that
It's
is
so
so
crazy.
special. And to win it with those icons, like I mean Haley Bryant, Aaliyah Finnegan,
All
I
the
mean,
people that you looked up to, like
yes.
crazy.
Yes, absolutely. And so it's just really cool. As a fan, it was really exciting to see and to experience. I remember watching day one and day two and just like losing my mind because, they always said like LSU is the best team to never win a national championship, blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, y'all gotta stop that because they're about to win a national championship.
That too, like we didn't want to be on Twitter at that time, like no social media. I didn't want to see any of the hate comments or any of that stuff. We were just like, let's just put our head down and get to work. And
Yeah.
that is exactly what we did.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it was amazing. And did that moment feel like this is what we've been building toward, for so long? Obviously, like Dee Dee, she created a legacy and she really is responsible for kind of what LSU is today. And so did that feel like a next stepping stone? Like, okay, you know what? There's going to be more national championships in our future.
Yes, it really did. Like that was just the first step for many more. Like each step forward is a step towards new progress. So
Hmm.
that was just like, that's it. This is what we're doing next. Like
Yeah.
everything, and we had so many people there for us as well. Like I think we had like the biggest supporting crowd there,
Mhm.
including like families, alumni, all that stuff. It just felt like I don't know how to explain
Yeah,
it.
you can't put it into words. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. And LSU has such a passionate fan base. So I'm curious how it feels competing in front of that crowd, and how does
Mhm.
that feel at the PMAC?
It feels, how does it feel? I'm trying to put this into words. It's extremely fun
Yeah.
and there it's really loud
Hmm.
until I don't really hear anything when I'm competing. Like I kind of black out to
Yeah.
the point where I can only hear like my teammates and stuff.
Hmm.
But after you finish your routine, it feels like a big adrenaline rush just by your teammates coming in at you and like the fans like roaring so loud that the PMAC feels like it's gonna shake and all
Yeah.
of it just feels like so crazy and so fun and I love that environment.
Yeah, it's so fun. I always get excited when y'all are competing at home because it's so fun to watch that
Yes.
experience. And I want to go so badly
Yeah.
and be there in person one day. I'm gonna do it. I don't know when. I live in Nashville, Tennessee now, so
Oh,
it's
okay.
kind of farther, but I'm gonna get there one day. I'm excited. Um, but yeah, I want to talk about your floor routine because you crushed it this last meet. You got a
Thank
995, I think, was it?
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I mean, it was one of the most beautiful, flawless performances, and you knew you ate after that. Like you knew it. I could see it on your face. You were so excited. What did that mean to you?
So the first two meets, like if you go back, I was struggling on the second pass a little bit.
Yeah,
And I was just like talking to Kylie after the first time I did, and I was like, I don't know what's going on. Like, this has never happened to me before. Like, I
yeah,
don't
yeah,
practice like this. Like, I don't warm up like this. I don't know what's happening. Like, it's just happening.
yeah,
And going into the second meet, I was still like, it gets to the point where you start to hyper fixate on it.
yeah.
And I was just thinking about it so much. Like, I needed to make changes. Like, I don't know. Like, I wanted to change the pass at one point. I was like, I don't even want to do it anymore.
Yeah.
And then, like, I talked to Courtney and she was just like, no, Mar, like, you know how to do this. I believe in you. Like, we all believe in you. Like, you know how to do this.
Hmm.
So then I like took out a step in the past, which if you're a gymnast, taking out a step can be a real big deal.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna take out the step and just see where I go from here.
Hmm.
And I took out the step. So in the corner, I would have a little bit more room to go bigger if I really needed to.
Yeah.
And took out the step going into the first home meet we had and
Hmm.
I made it and I was like, okay, this is what I needed to do. So
Yeah.
then after the last meet, it just felt like a big confidence boost that I needed. And also with that, like I've been in my Bible a lot and all of this stuff and like daily devotionals.
Yeah.
So I just know, like, I keep reminding myself that God has big plans for me. And no matter what, a step forward is a step towards progress and all of that stuff. So I just remember that God like has everything already
Yeah.
set. So
Yeah.
I just need to do what I have to do and he'll do the rest.
Gotta make
So
the
just
most of that.
remembering that and then after the last weekend, like it really just was such a blessing and a big reminder that God knows exactly what he's doing and I just need to give it to him and just let him help me.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember you struggling earlier in this season, and I remember, thinking like that's not characteristic of her, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? Because you were landing short, and you're such a powerful gymnast that and so I was curious about that process and how hitting these last floor routines, how that
Yeah.
kind of was a turning point for you, because I saw in this last meet where you got the 995, I saw a confidence in you. Like you were just like so confident. You were performing it so well. And then when you hit that double back, you were just like, oh yeah, let's go. And I was so excited for you because I know that has to be frustrating when you're
Yeah.
not competing how you practice and how you warm up and stuff like that. And I imagine you would get in your head about it. So I think that's great that you were able to adjust and not just like, I mean, you adjusted quickly. You know what I mean? Like, so that's really impressive, and that speaks to the kind of elite athlete that you are, honestly.
Thank you.
Yeah. And did your coaches help you a lot through that? Because I would imagine leaning on them and leaning on your teammates would help too.
Of course. I've never really had coaches that like fully would talk to me like through things and like fully believed in me. Like going back in the day, like
Hmm.
your coaches are just there to coach you. These
Yeah.
coaches are here to be with you, like help you through all your needs, like
Mhm.
whatever you need, like they got you. So
Yeah.
like that's a big like help as well as your teammates like fully supporting you and always being there for you. That all like went into me helping boost my confidence. It was almost like they just gave me a little jump start.
Yeah, that's great. And you should be confident because you are such a phenomenal athlete. I mean, just on every level. So I love that you're able to lean on them when you're having a hard time and that they boost your confidence back to where it should be because you really are incredible. So what advice would you give to an elite gymnast, maybe a younger elite gymnast who is considering NCAA?
I would tell her to keep trusting her training, work for her goals, like everything she wants will come with time. So just continuing to trust yourself and reminding yourself that your sport doesn't define you and just knowing that you can have two perspectives between your sport and your regular life. So just remembering all of that and put that into what you want your college dreams to be.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I love that. Obviously, you're great on all the events, but what event feels most like you, most like Amari, where when you're doing it, you're like, yeah, this is me.
I would say floor.
Hmm.
Honestly, I would put beam at a close second now,
Hmm. Hmm.
which is crazy. But it would go floor, vault, then beam. But I beam is getting up there a little bit.
Yeah,
So
yeah, I love that. And it really, I mean, you're great on all three of them, so I can imagine that it would feel that way. But you're also able, like you have such an innate performance quality about you on floor, and you bring it to beam as well, which I love. And you just do big, beautiful gymnastics, and it's really such a pleasure to watch. It really is.
thank you.
Yes. How would you describe your gymnastic style in 3 words?
I would say big.
Hmm.
It feels slow to me, like
Hmm.
kind of like in a calming way.
Hmm.
And then I would say mm, elegant.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Big, calm, elegant. Those three.
Big, calm, and elegant. Yeah, I love that. And I agree with all of those things. It's very true. You are so, so elegant. And like you have a great toe point and you're just your hands are elegant. I mean, everything about you, your lines, just everything. What is something you've worked hardest on improving in the last 3 years since you've been at LSU?
I would say, like we talked a lot about having fun.
Yeah,
That's still something that I'm trying to improve on because I get so locked in and like I put so much pressure on myself to the point where I forget that
to have
the
fun.
fun part is necessary for you to
Yeah.
continue to even like the sport. So
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
I don't like work on the fun part, then I will not enjoy what I'm doing at all. And I forget that that's such a big thing.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Do you consider yourself, well, we talked about this because I feel like you're both, but I just am curious. Do you consider yourself more power or finesse? Because I really think you're a balance.
I think I'm in the middle too.
Okay,
I,
okay.
I don't think I would be able to pick one.
Yeah, yeah, because you really are both. And like I said, that's very rare. And so it's really it makes you a very special athlete. What's a pre-meet ritual that you have? I know some athletes are superstitious, some are not. Are you? And what does your ritual look like?
I have a lot.
Okay, tell me, talk to me, girl.
Um, there's a lot. And I really I'm very superstitious. I don't know where it came from. I've just always been superstitious. Like the hair ties gotta stay the same. If it's a good practice, they will go into meet week. If it's a bad practice, they will switch. I
Hmm.
listen to the same songs every meet. Um,
What songs?
it's like I have like a playlist,
Oh, okay,
but
okay.
I like pick the same songs in order. Like they're randomized in my playlist, but I will
Mhm.
literally scroll to that song and click it, and then scroll to the next one and click it.
Love that.
Um, what else? If it's an away meet, I have to bring my stuffed animal, my little bear.
Cute.
There's a lot.
I love this.
I always have to like pop my left toe before I go. It's like there's like some crazy stuff. There's a lot.
That's incredible. Pop
There's
your
a
left
lot.
toe. That's amazing. That's one I have not heard. But that
Yeah.
is there a meal that you have to eat every time?
So we have a pre-meat meal.
Okay.
I have salmon and rice and
Hmm.
some broccoli.
Hmm.
That's typically what it is. I
Hmm.
don't think it's changed since I've been here, but that's like not like superstitious, but like I do have to get it.
You just, yeah, you got to get the carbs, you got to get the
Yeah.
protein, you got to get the vegetable, all that. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, absolutely. Um, how do you reset? Okay, so obviously I remember I think it was the first meet and
Hmm.
or maybe it was I can't remember. It was the first time you did beam and
Hmm.
you had landed short on your double back and then you had to go to beam and
Yeah.
I believe if I'm remembering correctly. So how did you reset after that mistake and then do that beautiful, beautiful beam routine? Because that really impressed me.
Thank you. So I was obviously upset about it because, like, again, like uncharacteristic,
Hmm.
don't know what I'm doing wrong on floor. Then Jay reminded me that I have to flip it and I have to go to beam, and this is all for the team. Like, I can't think about myself. I have
Yeah,
to do this for the team. So then, going to beam, I kind of just forgot about floor for
good.
the time being because I'm done with it. It's in the past now. Have
Hmm.
to go to this is my present.
Hmm.
So went up on beam, did what I did, and then that was that.
Yeah. I mean, it really is impressive to me how you athletes can switch your brain like that because I think about and it's so true. It applies to life as well. I've talked about this on my podcast before, but like a mistake in your day or a bad moment in your day doesn't define your day. It doesn't make your day a bad day. It's just a little bad moment. But your day can change. It can be amazing the rest of the day, and that doesn't ruin the day. Same thing with like a performance, it doesn't ruin your competition. You can always
Yeah.
bounce back. And so y'all's ability to do that is really impressive to me. And it's something that I take into my life and remind myself of because it's like, you know what? This wasn't a great moment. I didn't, I did this. It's fine. I'm going to do better next time and I'm going to have a good rest of the day. You know what I mean?
Yes. So that even after that too, like just like finding joy in the little things
Yeah.
because like even after that, like I was thinking about it and I was just like, ugh, like I just want to go home and I just want to lay down, like and figure
Yeah.
out what's going on floor. But then
Yeah.
I was like, I did a good beam routine. It's the first time I've done beam and I did a good one.
Yeah.
So that is my joy for today. Like I did good on this today. Let's go back and work on something else the next time.
Yeah, absolutely. What keeps you motivated now? You know, obviously you're an upperclassman, and so what keeps you motivated?
Really my teammates, like
Mm.
it's like I don't know how to explain it. Like they really motivate me every day because at the end of the day, we're doing it for each other
Yeah.
and not ourselves. Like everybody has goals for themselves, but at the end of the day, we all have one common goal. So just doing it for each other and remembering that's what we're here for and this is what we're doing it for.
Yeah.
So all of them motivate me. And we also have a extremely talented team.
Yeah.
So just working hard for that aspect as well.
Yeah, I feel like when you are surrounded by such amazing athletes, it motivates you to be an even better athlete.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
that's
that-
something special about that team.
yeah.
Yeah, what I want to talk beauty. I want to talk, we've talked about gym. I want to get to know Amari as a human being because you're just a girl, just like me.
Yeah.
Let's talk meat glam. So I feel like you always have like a beautiful full beat, like the hair, the makeup, the lashes, all of it, the nails. Like you're like my kind of girl. Like I love the nails. I love a full beat. I love like fixing my hair. And so are you like that in daily life as well, or do you have a different routine?
So for the me, it's typically a full glam. Nails and lashes are essential.
Mm-hmm.
Typical day, I don't wear any makeup for
Hmm.
any, it's mainly for the meets. The most I would do on a regular day is maybe some bottom mascara, and
Yeah,
that's it. I
you're
don't know
gorgeous.
much. Thank you. I
Yeah.
don't know much about makeup.
Uh-huh.
So my makeup bag is pretty random.
Hmm.
Like I'm a big fan of drugstore makeup. Like
Hmm.
if I don't have to go to Ulta or Sephora to spend a rack. I don't have to, but like every
Hmm.
once in a while it's necessary for like
Yeah.
typical stuff. But like
Yeah.
eyeliner and all that stuff can be CVS.
Yeah, no, totally. And that's the thing I love about like, it's like I feel like foundations and stuff are really important. Like maybe go to Sephora or Ulta or whatever, but like brow products and like mascara and lashes, I mean, and eyeliner and stuff, you can get like good stuff for not that much.
Anywhere.
Yeah, yeah. So what do you feel like is your like statement of your makeup? Would you do you think it's your lashes or is it something else?
I would think it's the eyeliner.
Eyeliner, I love your
I
eyeliner.
would think the eyeliner. The lashes, like, they'll always be there. The
Yeah,
nails will always be there. But like the eyeliner, I only do for like meet days for real.
yeah,
Like that's one thing I really take the time on.
yeah. I literally love your eyeliner look. It's
Thank
so, I
you.
mean, like, I love, like, I used to be an actor, so
Mhm.
I love, like, putting on a face and going out and putting on a show. And so I feel like
Yeah.
it's kind of similar in gymnastics. Like, you all do your hair just right and you do your makeup just right. And then you put on the beautiful leotard and you go out and you put on the show. I feel like it's like all part of it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who on the LSU team always has really good makeup?
I would say Zoe or Kalia.
I knew you were gonna say Zoe.
Kalia, Zoe is going to take me to the store actually to help me get some makeup.
Love that. Love that. Yeah, I actually asked Jocelyn Robertson was my third episode, and I asked her the same question, and she said Zoe.
Zoe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Zoe, girl, we need to get it together. We're going to the store. And I was like, okay. Yeah,
I love that. Does she
thank
ever
you.
do your makeup?
She she has tinted my eyebrows before, like
Oh.
6 years ago.
Uh-huh.
Like 6 years ago, we were just at a sleepover. She was like, let me tint your eyebrows. And I'm like, okay. She has helped me find a blush
Hmm.
and she doesn't really use foundation anymore, but she did help me find a foundation at one point.
Mhm.
So, oh my gosh, and the other day she actually did say she wanted to do my makeup.
She
So I'm gonna,
should.
yes, so I'm gonna let her do it one of these days to see what
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
Yeah, I also like I love like I don't really wear foundation as much anymore as I used to. I feel like a lot of people are moving away from it, but like I use concealer.
Yes.
Kind of concealer as foundation almost. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is your favorite beauty product? Like you can't live without it. Like what would that be?
Can it be the lashes?
Yeah, it can be.
Be the lashes.
So you do them yourself, right?
Yes. I
Yeah.
need to give my eyes a rest, but for the time being, these will be on.
What brand do you get? Where do you get them and how do you put them on?
So I get this, I don't know the specific brand, but I get them off of Amazon and it's
Okay.
like a size 9 to 16, whatever
Mm-hmm.
centimeter, whatever it is,
Yeah,
lashes.
yeah.
And then I also get this like waterproof glue.
Mm-hmm.
So if any whatever happens, but I go from under and I put them right above my waterline,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
like a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks.
Ooh, I need to look
Ooh,
into that.
yeah.
They always
Especially
look amazing.
like for clusters, like that's a pretty long time for that.
Yeah, no, it is. I do like what I'll do most of the time for day to day is like I'll do mascara and then today I have like some clusters just on the outer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
I
do
need
that.
giving my eyes a break a little.
But that's the thing is you can do that and like these are just like kind of daily clusters, like the Kiss ones with the adhesive on them already. Yeah,
Yes.
I love doing that. Do you have do you have like a skincare routine that you are very loyal to or no?
I do not. I really just wash my face with water. It's so bad. I need to fix it.
How do you
But
take your makeup off?
makeup remover.
Oh, okay, okay, okay,
Makeup remover, and then I'll wash my face with the towel and water, and then put some moisturizer on, and then go to
okay,
sleep.
okay.
Yeah.
So you're a simple
Not
skincare girly.
really. Not much to it. It's so bad. I need to fix it.
But it's kind of rude because your skin is so amazing. It's so clear and beautiful. I'm like, wait, does she have the secret? Just water?
No, just water.
Oh my gosh, your skin is so beautiful.
Thank you.
What moisturizer do you use?
Like a lotion.
You're cracking me up, Amari.
Lotion. Like cocoa butter lotion, and that's
Yeah, that's it. I mean,
yeah.
I love it. I love it. It works for you. Your skin looks
Yeah.
amazing. So,
Anything will make my skin not dry, I'll use it and then go to bed.
yeah. I mean hey, I love it. Are you are you influenced by like TikTok beauty trends at all or like when you see makeup on TikTok, do you ever try it or buy the products?
I buy a lot of lip plumper off of TikTok.
Yeah.
Never really like other products, but I'll see like ways to do your makeup to like sculpt your face in a different
Hmm.
way, and I'll save them,
Hmm.
but then I'm never going back to them. So I like look at it and I'm like, oh, I could try that, and then I just forget.
Yeah.
So maybe lip plumper.
Lip plumper. I love it. I love it. Well, and then you have Zoe to help you with,
Yes, exactly.
all the other stuff. Okay. I want to talk about music because you mentioned we mentioned music earlier. And what is one artist that you never skip?
Broad wave. I
Okay,
love
love that.
broad wave
Rod
ever.
Wave. Love
Yes,
it.
we went to his concert in December for my birthday, and it was the best thing I've been to in a long time.
Oh my
It
gosh,
was
fun. That's amazing. If you could have any artist perform at LSU senior night or like your LSU senior night, who would it be?
I would have to do someone like from Louisiana, like maybe Boosie or
Uh-huh.
like Lil Wayne, like
Yeah.
one of those people. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's great. I love that. What is your dream floor routine song?
Ooh, that I don't know.
Okay.
I look at a lot of mixes and like bass boosted things off of YouTube and then just
Mhm.
kind of listen to what I like. I don't think I've ever had like a typical song.
Okay, yeah. You just kind of
Yeah.
like feel it in during season or like in
Like
preseason.
trap remix kind of girl when it comes to floor
Yeah,
music.
I always love your music. It gets me hyped. It gets me hyped, that's for sure. Okay, we're gonna talk about life outside of the gym really quick because I also want to continue getting to know you as a person. Are you more of an introvert or an extrovert?
I would say I'm more of an extrovert,
Hmm.
but I do like being in my bed.
She's like,
Like,
I love people, but I love
yeah,
my bed
I
too.
love people, but I love my bed. So I'm more on the extroverted side, but
Hmm.
when I need the time to myself, then it's like I need it.
I'm the
But
same way.
also, yeah, I feel like I recharge my battery being around people.
Yeah. Yeah,
Hmm.
that's definitely an extrovert. But I always call myself an introverted extrovert because
Yeah,
like sometimes I am introverted, but most of the time I'm not. It just depends.
it depends.
Yeah, it just depends. What is your favorite food spot in Baton Rouge that you can put everybody on?
Chimes is really good.
Chimes, okay.
And our mom. I'm recently obsessed with the chicken Caesar salad from our moms. They have this like candied jalapeno dressing.
Oh my God.
Never heard. I literally have gotten it like 3 times last week. It's so good.
Oh my gosh. I'm
Yeah,
literally, when I come to Baton Rouge one day for a meet, I'm gonna go there.
literally our mom's chicken Caesar salad. Get the Caesar dressing, extra dressing, but candied jalapeno. So
Candied
good.
jalapeno. I love jalapenos and candied jalapeno. That sounds amazing. Wow. Do you have a hidden talent?
I don't.
No, you're like just gymnastics, which is a lot.
And I've always wanted to be like asked that question, and I just had something cool to share, but like I don't.
You're like, I don't have one. Do you journal, or I know you said that you pray and you have a relationship with God. So do you journal and stuff like that? Does that help you decompress?
So I tried journaling at one point, didn't really like it. Like
Okay.
it wasn't for me.
I'm
So
not a journaler either.
I just don't like writing. Like I used to do it. I used to be good at it. I would get all my feelings out written on paper,
Hmm.
but then I would put the journal back and it's just like another accessory in my
Yeah.
drawer for me. I do a
Yeah.
lot of coloring.
You love
So
what?
I love coloring.
Ooh, yeah.
Yes, I do a lot of coloring, like whenever I feel like it, or like on the way to a meet, on the plane, in the hotel room. That's mainly what I would do.
I love that. I love adult coloring books. Those are fun, but also I love the kid coloring books
These
too.
ones too are so cute. I love them.
Yeah, they're amazing. Okay, we're getting toward the end, and I want to do a little rapid fire questions here. Vault or floor?
Floor.
Okay. Glowy skin or bold eyeliner?
Glowy skin.
Glowy skin. Okay. Sweet or savory?
Savory.
Okay. Morning person or night owl?
I hate getting up in the morning. I would go night.
Okay, okay. I used to be like sleep in late, and now I'm all of a sudden a morning person, and I'm like, why am I a morning person now?
I was forced to be a morning person, but I
Yeah,
would
yeah.
choose to sleep in any day.
What is your favorite emoji that you use the most?
I use a lot of stickers,
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
but
Yeah,
I like the crying, laughing one.
yeah, yeah, that's a great one. What is your dream vacation?
Bora Bora.
Oh, yeah.
But they're so bad.
Yeah, so pretty. What is your favorite Leo that you've worn?
I love the Tiger DNA one. It has like it's black with the cutout on the shoulder. Love that Leo.
I love that one. And it with the little
But
strap here.
yes,
Yeah,
love
so
that.
cute, so pretty. Okay, what is one word that you would use to describe LSU?
Electric.
Oh, love that. Okay, these are the last questions, and these are the questions that I ask every guest that comes on the podcast. It shows kind of how we're alike, how we're different. So,
Yeah.
what is a gym sound or noise that you love that's like ASMR to you?
I like when people like land on the beam.
Hmm.
Like the
Yeah.
noise that the beam makes when someone lands on it, or
Hmm.
like the noise when someone's tumbling.
Yeah, like tumbling across the beam or
Yes.
like punches the beam or something. Yeah, that's a good one. What is a gym sound or noise that you hate that like it just grinds your gears?
I hate when like the bar squeaks a weird way, but not like from the bar, like from the grips.
Yeah, yeah,
That
yeah. Someone said like when someone has too much water on the bar or on their grips.
and it like starts to squeak. Yeah,
Yeah,
that would
yeah.
be my
Okay, yeah. A lot of people have said things related to bars.
yes bar.
What brings you to life creatively, spiritually, or emotionally?
My friends, my family, God, all the things.
Yeah,
All
love
the
that.
things. Especially dogs. I love dogs. Those help me so much.
Yes. And you have a dog.
Yes.
Yes, and what's his name?
Uno.
Bruno?
Uno.
Uno. Oh my gosh, so cute. Love that. Yeah, my dogs bring me to life creatively, spiritually,
Yeah.
emotionally as well. What is your favorite guilty pleasure TV show?
I don't have a favorite TV show, but I watch a lot of limited series when they
Hmm.
come out on Netflix.
Yeah,
Those and I need to finish Bridgerton.
yeah,
That one I need
that's a
to
good one.
finish.
Yeah, yeah. Have you seen His and Hers on Netflix?
Yes, that was crazy. That one was
So
so
good.
good.
So good. We're in the middle of it right now. We haven't finished it, but I'm into
That
it.
was good.
Yeah, very good. Okay. This is a hard question, but it's a fun question. Who is on your gymnastics Mount Rushmore? Your top four of all time?
My like greatest gymnast of all time.
Yeah, yeah, your top four all time.
Simone,
Mm-hmm.
Allie Raisman,
Mm-hmm.
Michaela Maroney,
Mm-hmm.
and Gabby Douglas.
Yeah, no, those are so good. Oh my gosh. And it sounds like London was a big thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
you got three from London.
From London, yeah.
Yeah, no, London was a huge like moment for me as well. Like I that team just like iconic. And Michaela Maroney's Aminar,
Her vault is crazy. Like
crazy.
insane.
Like so perfect. And then Allie Raceman, her first pass, just like unreal.
This
Ugh, so good. And then of course Simone is the GOAT. And
from
yeah, ugh, so good. And Gabby, just like
yeah,
iconic, flies high,
this
pioneer, all the things. Yeah, that's a great list. Absolutely. Okay, if you were reincarnated as an animal, what animal would you be?
a sea otter.
A sea otter. How
I
cute.
love it so much. That's my spirit animal for sure.
Oh my gosh, I love a sea otter. That's so cute. Okay, last question, and I think it's an important one. Looking back, what would young Amari be most proud of right now?
I think she would be proud of just her fight and
Mm,
like how hard she's worked to get where, especially like starting late. Like
mhm,
she's fought so hard to just like prove people wrong, show them what she's made of, like
mhm.
all those things like goes into who I am today. So I think that's what she would be most proud of.
That's beautiful. I love that. And yeah, I
Mhm.
say this every podcast, but it is so important to make our young selves proud. Like, it doesn't matter the noise or opinions online or expectations or pressures. Like, just making our young selves proud, making young Amari proud, making young Joy proud. That's what's important at the end of the day.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you so much for coming on my podcast.
Thank you for having me. I'm sorry it took so long to
No, it's
figure
no
out my
worries at all.
schedule.
I know you're
Um,
a busy girl.
I really try. I try so hard, but I'm glad I made it. Glad I made
Yeah.
it.
Me too. Me too. I really enjoyed this conversation with you. Absolutely.
This was fun.
Good. I'm glad. But yeah, you're just truly one of my favorite athletes to watch. You're so magnetic and elegant and all the things that I've talked about. And so I can't wait to watch you continue to crush it in your career and this season. Like, just you're so phenomenal. And I'm really honored that you came on my podcast.
Thank you so much.
Yes. All right. Well, I will be in touch, okay?
Okay.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Tumbling, tumbling away.